Hollywood outfit repeaters, and awe-inspiring do-gooders. Celebs who stay away from social media, and those who can't get enough of the soups. Popstar This Week starts now.
Hey Popstars, ready for another exciting Popstar this week?
Yeah!
The latest on what's hot and what's not. I'm your host, Elizabeth Stanton, and I'm here with my friends, Devon Werkheiser.
Yeah!
Anna Maria Perez DeTagle.
Oh!
Noah Matthews.
Hey!
Sheridan Peirce.
Hey!
And Neel Ghosh.
Hey!
The full Nielsen.
To bring you what's happening here at Popstar, say hi everyone.
Hi everyone.
Welcome to the new age of capsule wardrobes. And we've got proof it's okay to wear your clothes over and over. Check out those famous outfit repeaters that believe even style stars can rock the same outfit more than once.
All right, I mean, let's be real. Only celebrities are held to the standard that you're not allowed to wear the same outfit. I mean, we all wear the same outfits in our lives.
I'm wearing the same jeans I've worn
For last
the ninth. Yeah.
Ninth grade.
And they still fit fine.
Hollywood's quote-unquote normal girl, Jennifer Lawrence, totally repeats outfits. She wore the same slip dress and choker she wore at the Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon to a friend's garden wedding in Tuscany.
I like that.
Yeah.
I think that's great. You know, it's not just that she wore the slip. Like, she liked the look.
The whole look.
With the choker.
Yeah.
And sometimes you just like your
Yeah.
look.
Princess Kate proves that even if we adopt a royal wardrobe, we shouldn't be above repeating outfits that work. She definitely pulls off wearing the same dresses, blazers, pants, shoes, even whole outfits to different events.
I feel like Kate Middleton started that whole recycling movement, if you will, or at least she was very open about wearing the same clothes to like royal meetings.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Which is, I mean, that's great too, because like, if you have to get new clothes every event, like
Right.
that isn't sustainable.
And I'm sure she has like all the money and connections in the
She does.
world to wear a new outfit every day, but she chooses not to.
Yeah.
And what about Keira Knightley, who wore her pink Chanel wedding dress on 3 separate occasions? Her wedding dress, guys.
Wait.
Wow.
All right, wait.
Isn't that bad luck?
Yeah, wait, I'm off this
Yeah,
one.
It's one way to wear your wedding dress out, but to do it 3 times, like I give her props.
How's her marriage?
But I thought that was like the thing.
It's
You
very-
just wear it that day.
But
It's a ceremony.
It's like a modern dress. It's shorter.
Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't
I
look
saw
like
it.
it doesn't have
Oh,
a veil.
No, no, no.
They got married
It's not
in.
even white.
Right.
They just got married in a mall.
Starbucks
Yeah.
with like the veil over, full
Starbucks.
dress.
How about rocking the same look in different colors? Gigi Hadid shows us it's all about style with her bell-bottoms with bondage details in white and in black, which she wore less than a week apart.
Brave.
I'm
I mean-
definitely guilty of that.
I mean, if you like bondage, you like
No,
bondage.
not bondage. I
That's
mean,
why I
like
was-
wearing, getting same, same thing but in different colors.
I mean,
yeah.
I love a pair of jeans.
Yeah.
I'm going to buy every single
Yeah.
color
White,
of that
dark,
jean.
black.
I'm like,
yeah.
these fit.
They look good on
I
her.
look
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
If you find
Every color,
something you
please.
like.
Yeah, get all the
One pair of
variations.
jeans. One pair of jeans since the 9th grade.
Style icon Neel Ghosh. Kim Kardashian and her sisters have also repeated outfits on several occasions. Not only that, they share outfits too. But so what, right? I think they all still look good.
I think it's pretty easy for them because they all have the same,
Same
like
kinda
voluptuous,
aesthetic.
curvy body type.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Must be hard to find clothes that fit, right?
They
Not
exist.
anymore.
Sure, they
I mean, have you looked
Not
at
anymore,
Fashion
Neel. It's
Nova?
2018.
Yeah, Fashion Nova is all about like
That's right.
all about that.
Good hubby Kanye West is on the repetition train. He was seen wearing the exact same outfit 3 times in a week. Talk about favorites. Plus, he basically wears a uniform of workwear nowadays.
Yeah, if the clothes are so comfortable, it's like, maybe you just
cares?
like some.
And we can
yeah.
all agree here that Kanye's a genius, right? I mean, we all fully agree with that. Particularly that. And well, there's the thing of like Steve Jobs would always wear the same. Hang on, Steve Jobs would always wear the same jeans, black shirt, so it just didn't have to deal with that process, so you can get along with your day
Yeah.
to think about your genius ideas.
I don't keep up with his fashion.
You don't keep up with the Kardashians?
I mean, I don't keep
You
up with the
don't keep up
Kardashians
with
or
the
Kanye, but I
Jobs
feel like whatever he wears just looks kind of the same.
What lesson do you think we've learned from these outfit repeaters?
We've learned there's a double standard for men and women. And we gotta break it down. You guys have to break it down by wearing the same outfit for weeks.
I don't know.
I feel like it might kind of smell. I don't remember if I put deodorant on today.
Excellent. Let's break that double standard too.
Right. Stars may not need to save a few bucks by repeating outfits, but they do know how to raise some for charity. More on celebrity philanthropy when we return.
Raise the roof for charity, right?
Up next, get to know the stars who are putting their fame and fortune to good use. And later, which stars choose to shy away from the crazy internet world.
Subscribe to the digital edition of Popstar magazine for free. Check out popstaronline.com for all the latest celebrity news, what's hot and what's not in fashion trends, and exclusive interviews with your favorite stars. popstaronline.com.
And we're back. A-listers may be way up on the social ladder, but some are putting their fame and fortune to good use. We've got some big names supporting important causes and doing their best to give back to the community. Rihanna has two foundations, Believe for critically ill children and the Clara Lionel Global Scholarship Program for students from Caribbean countries to go to college in the U.S.
These are basic needs that these children don't have in these schools.
Oh, that's great. I mean, that's awesome that she's having Caribbean students go to college in the U.S.
And I really like how something like education enables people to learn for themselves. Like, I know, I'm not saying it's bad, but if you like just go and build a well somewhere, but you don't enable the community to actually know how to maintain the well and build another one themselves, it's kind of like a Band-Aid fix. This is like, come get educated, build yourself. I think
you can kind of create a snowball effect.
Right.
Yeah.
We've also got an awesome lady who's all about supporting the wellness of young people. How do you think Lady Gaga's Born This Way Foundation is making the world a better place?
The whole idea was to empower young people to accept who they are.
And like embracing yourself.
Right.
Instead of trying to form into some other
Yeah.
thing. It's a beautiful
It
message.
also teaches how to life skills. Like, not many schools do that. If you really think about it.
Wait, what does she teach you? Like how to change a tire or something?
It's a lot of like
taxes, mostly.
Community work is what I mean.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
Lastly, this queen really cares about her people. Beyonce's Be Good campaign for different causes, partnering up with charities to support issues like homelessness, unemployment, and education.
First of all, I like that she puts her name in everything that she does.
Be good.
Branding.
It's like, it's gonna be excellent.
Be good.
I think you have a responsibility when you're that big. Do good with it. She has so much access and so much influence. Like, it's amazing that she keeps it open to partnering for different causes.
Yeah.
Especially with her amount of just wealth, like so many people just have that wealth and they just hold it to themselves to spread it and give it back to the
giving
people.
back.
It's an amazing trait for somebody who has that big of a platform.
These amazing people are doing great things to make the world a better place, but anyone can give back no matter how big or small. On that note, care to share about what causes you guys are involved in?
This one isn't in collaboration with a celebrity, but I'm a big supporter of St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital. My youngest cousin was diagnosed with neuroblastoma when he was younger, and I could say he's like the oldest living male that beat neuroblastoma.
Wow.
So yeah, it's super close to my heart.
Yeah, I've done a lot of work with Penn State University. They do a giant student-run philanthropy called FAWN.
FAWN has raised more than $147 million since 1970.
That also supports research and supporting families going through pediatric cancer.
I've done a lot of work with Toys for Tots. They're a great charity, especially when we do I host the Hollywood Christmas Parade. You know, they collect so many toys, which is great for children because not every kid can get a toy for Christmas.
Yeah.
It's great what they do.
My uncle died at a really young age from diabetes, and so ever since then my family's been really involved with all of that and kind of helping with
Different charities, right?
I run a monthly comedy show called Hot Cakes in Los Angeles.
Tell us.
But every month we just donate, the proceeds, the ticket sales to a different charity. Like it's usually dependent on like what's going on at the time.
Yeah. Nice.
Hurricane victims.
Yeah.
Or the Stoneman Douglas kids when that happened. The park.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. I worked with
Comedy for charity.
It's more of an environmental cause, but Tree People in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
I worked with them, and it's planting a lot of trees around LA County, especially with all the fires that have been happening.
Yeah.
Like, really in need of trees.
I actually met Devon on a charity trip.
Yeah, it's true.
Devon and I met in Africa. We went into Kenya and Nairobi, and we were feeding kids, and we got to go into the slums and actually get to spend time with the kids. And
That's really cool.
it was a life-changing experience.
Yeah, that was a perspective-opening experience to see what poverty looks like on that scale. The slums in Nairobi are vast, and like the conditions that people are living in. And yet, I know it's a cliche, but like the children. Oh, it sounds so cliche, but the smiles, the genuine joy in these kids' faces
The simplest thing
will change your life. Yeah.
That's so awesome to share these blessings, right? Speak of sharing, did you know that there are some celebs who prefer not to share too much of their personal lives on social media? Some actually have pretty funny reasons for staying off social media platforms. That's up next after the break.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Hey, Liz.
Up next, these stars aren't huge fans of the social media age. And later, is your fave a superhero fanboy or fangirl?
You've read the magazine, now plug into the music you love and the news you can't live without on Popstar Radio. Listen worldwide wherever you go. Download the app or go to popstaronline.com.
And we're back. Stars are interacting with fans in real time because who isn't following our favorite celebrities on Twitter, Instagram, or other social media platforms nowadays? But some stars actually prefer to stay off social media, so if you're looking to follow these celebs online, you won't find any official accounts. Don't expect Daniel Radcliffe to tweet about flying on his broom to Hogwarts anytime soon. In fact, he's not on Twitter. He says he doesn't get why anyone in his position would want to be on Twitter.
The idea that a celebrity or someone in the public eye would think that just because they're in the public eye, they are somehow more interesting or have more to say is sickening.
Love that.
In his position.
I think, in his
'cause
position
he's
specifically,
massive.
they're going to be asking him for spells
Right.
and all kind of weird...
He's He's the most powerful wizard in the universe, so why would you need Twitter?
And Emma Stone quit social media entirely in 2013 after someone hacked her Twitter account and tried to frame her, throwing some shade on another actress.
My old Twitter got hacked, yeah, but I deleted it after that happened.
I think she threw the shade and then had to retreat.
Yeah,
because
maybe.
who stays off Twitter that long?
And
You know what I mean?
but it also is kind of like crazy how easy it is to get hacked nowadays.
That's true.
Jennifer Lawrence admitted that she's already bad at email, so she finds the idea of having a Twitter account pretty unthinkable.
All these people hate Twitter.
I know.
Really hate Twitter.
I mean, that's the segment, Noah. I don't know. I love that. I love that her, of all people, I would expect her to be on social media.
But I feel like she's the kind of woman that doesn't have the patience to learn about Twitter and use the right hashtag.
I don't know, I'm so bad about the phone anyway.
It's getting confusing also because they're updating it all the time.
Emily Blunt went so far as to admit she's a dinosaur when it comes to technology. She barely remembers to text people back.
Well, that's just rude.
That's
If
like-
you're not texting people back.
That's like everybody in LA.
Yeah, that's an LA thing, I think.
It's true. I'm guilty of it all the time. Right now, I'm not texting someone back.
Keira Knightley was actually on Twitter for like a whole 12 hours, but when another famous actress followed her and other people began following her, she completely freaked out.
What did she expect?
It was too overwhelming, I guess, but...
It sounds like my mom on Facebook. She thinks it's weird when people add her as friends that she knows.
It's like,
the
why
whole
are you
point
doing
of the
that?
thing.
Yeah.
Rachel McAdams won't be looking for trending topics or searching for hashtags. She prefers to get her news the old-fashioned way, listening to the radio and reading the newspaper.
That sounds so old-timey. Just where you're like, listen to the radio and read the paper. Like,
I miss
sit down and write my letters.
though, because I just get my news from social media now.
Right.
Not
Yeah.
those
Right.
Good old days of
The
reading
good old
newspaper.
days.
Popstar magazine.
Oh.
Oh,
And get all
yeah.
your latest news and gossip.
Well, it's weird too, because like I feel like social media has become an important tool for doing the creativity that you want to do, even though
Right.
it's not it. It's become important to people, your numbers and all that. But all like Rachel McAdams, she doesn't need it.
She doesn't.
Yeah, she's good.
None of these people need it.
Yeah, that's why. That's a nice position
But
to be
they
in.
crave it.
And Scarlett Johansson confirmed that she doesn't have a Facebook or Twitter account, saying there's nothing she'd rather do less than have to continuously share details about her life.
I've always held my cards sort of close to my chest when it came to my private life.
Yeah,
Exactly.
respect. I like that
I don't know
quote.
if she has an Instagram. I don't think so.
I think like making it a tool is really important.
Right.
If it starts consuming your life,
Right.
Well,
then
you
that's
become the tool.
yeah, you become the tool.
Well, how often has it happened to you that you're experiencing something amazing and your first instinct is, I need to pull out my phone and share this,
Right.
rather than just
in the
enjoying
moment.
the thing that's
Right.
happening?
Well, even if Black Widow isn't on social media, our next topic is sure to get your fanboys and fangirls all fired up. Superhero movies and TV shows up next. We'll be right back.
Yeah!
Coming up next, Hollywood's hottest are all about these caped crusaders and more.
Looking for the latest in celebrity news, summer, fashion trends, and the hottest events in town? Be sure to get your copy of Popstar magazine out now. And we're back. Who doesn't get excited about superheroes? Many of us line up at theaters to watch the movies, and we wait for the new episodes on TV every week. So we're devoting this whole segment to our favorite superpowered characters. Are you ready?
Got my Wonder Woman shirt on.
It has been 10 years since the Marvel Cinematic Universe began to unfold with Iron Man.
Good luck keeping up.
Now the MCU seems to be reaching its epic conclusion, kicked off by its biggest movie yet, Avengers Infinity War. Then there's Ant-Man, The Wasp, and more movies coming out next year. Why do people love the MCU?
Marvel is a well-respected and reputable brand that people trust, I think.
And you have the nostalgia factor too, right?
Well, they also made great movies. Like, they were a huge comic book, I mean, they're the biggest comic book company in the world, you know, but the movies could have been bad. Like, a lot of the DC movies are bad. And people love Marvel because they put out this amazing stuff and then started doing it right with the crossovers. Like, they worked.
What works with them is their pre-production is incredible. The way that they've put these into phases, phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. They've planned out these past 10 years of movies 10 years ago.
All these different franchises colliding and all these storylines that have started such a long time ago.
You know what I mean? Like, they've gone so far.
Speaking of superheroes, the Superman exhibit at Ripley's Believe It or Not is where we learned about a bizarre beauty treatment.
I think one of the strangest bizarre beauty treatments we found at Ripley's is the leech facial. You actually let the leech suck your own blood. I put it right under my chin, which makes you look like you lost a couple pounds. I left the leech on for about 20 minutes, and unfortunately it urinated on me twice. It is definitely not for the faint of heart, and once the leech is engorged, they then get the blood out of the leech and put it on your face. It's pretty wild. The enzymes in the leech's saliva mixed with your blood help increase your collagen elasticity in your skin. Now, they've been using leeches medicinally for over 2,000 years, starting in Europe, but still to this day, even Victoria's Secret supermodel Miranda Kerr uses them, and after her facial, she even keeps them in her koi pond.
While leeches may not give you superpowers, these next movies show you how some superheroes got their powers. Let's discuss original superhero stories for a minute. I mean, comic book adaptations are great, but sometimes not really knowing what to expect can lead to some pretty nice surprises.
True.
This one's an oldie but a goodie. Do you remember the movie Chronicle? That was a sleeper hit.
Chronicle was amazing.
I loved Chronicle.
That was like the first found footage
Chronicles of Narnia.
No.
We talking about that because
Chronicle
pretty good.
was the found
good, guys.
footage like superhero movie. It's like these kids were filming the whole time and they get superpowers.
Watch this. Dude, holy!
I don't know where I was in 2012, but I don't remember.
These kids should
It's
be
got Dane DeHaan who blew up. You know, he didn't blow up. He achieved success after.
The DC Universe, on the other hand, is ruling TV with Arrow, running for 7 seasons followed by The Flash, then Supergirl, and DC's Legends of Tomorrow. They've done musical and crossovers and musical crossovers, which is always fun. Do you guys have a favorite?
I like Supergirl and The Flash, for sure.
I love Arrow. Arrow's great. I will say that DC does have, but then again, the Daredevil shows, I can't.
But I think they
say
top
with Marvel,
Punisher.
DC, which is
Punisher was
better for
really
TV.
good. I liked
Punisher's
that.
great,
Yeah.
and
But that's Marvel. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know which.
What
is
to
better.
choose from,
yeah.
right?
DC does, I mean, I guess they have a bit of a hold on the TV, like more.
Kind of.
So.
To me, it all kind of blends together. I feel like the only ones I liked were Deadpool and Black Panther.
Marvel.
That's it.
Marvel.
But those are the only ones I like.
Really?
The original Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire was
What?
I hated the most recent Superman or whatever it was.
Yeah, I didn't like
I was bored.
What, Batman vs. Superman?
Oh, that was
so bored.
That movie was horrible, DC.
Why do they have to
My
fight?
goodness.
Okay, and what about the X-Men franchise? What can you say about its reboot? Oh, and did you guys know Deadpool is a part of the franchise? Is after watching Ryan Reynolds break the fourth wall again?
I feel like only certain amount of people like Deadpool. Like my mom watched it and she was like, "What is this? Like, I don't understand."
Course.
You know what I mean? It's
Of course.
Very younger.
Your mom,
My dad loved
your Catholic mother would not love Deadpool.
No, but I mean, Deadpool was amazing.
Deadpool's
It's
raunchy.
the funniest movie that came out that year.
I
was
agree.
incredible.
I thought it was funny.
Deadpool was amazing because of how it didn't take itself seriously in any way, and how
really funny.
bizarre breaking the fourth wall over and over again.
Fourth wall break inside a fourth wall break. That's like 16 walls.
So
From the
interesting.
beginning credits, even.
He commented on Ryan Reynolds, like there was the Ryan Reynolds joke.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
that was so good.
Yeah.
And of course, if we're talking about supers, who can forget a whole family of them? I'm talking about The Incredibles.
Yes.
It was so successful in 2004, everyone was clamoring for a sequel, and now it's finally here.
I'm so looking forward to that.
They waited a good amount of time.
That's one of my
Spider-Man.
15
Like too
years.
long. It was too long.
Perfect though. 'cause
I don't need a sequel. I'm complete.
No.
It was perfect.
It was really. I don't know what else.
It was one of the best Disney
There's just
Pixar movies.
it has to be really good.
And it will
yeah.
be.
Yeah.
They do it great every
Pixar
time.
pulls through every time.
What's kind
Yeah.
of weird though, it's how long has it been? It's been 10 years?
14 years.
14
Yeah,
years.
14
So
years.
14 years.
Feel old
and
yet?
they're the same age. They haven't.
The magic of cartoons.
The character, Jack's still a baby.
They froze in time.
You want him to be an awkward
Yeah, I want to pick up
puberty
now. I want to grow
teen.
up with the Incredibles.
Maybe that's for the
puberty
third
teen.
movie.
I want to see Violet with like 7 cats. I want to
That's
see.
the third movie.
But it's still skewing to the audience that we were when we were.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
14 years ago.
True.
Yeah.
All right, I hate to say goodbye, but we've got to go.
No! There's so much more.
Catch us next time for more hot Hollywood topics on Popstar this week. As always, a huge thank you to Devon Werkheiser,
Oh gosh.
Neel Ghosh,
Yeah.
Anna Maria Perez DeTagle, Sheridan Peirce, and Noah Matthews.
This is Greenland.
I'm Elizabeth Stanton, and you're watching Popstar this week.
This is Greenland, not Spider-Man.
Cardinal.